Hello, Bud family. This is Hetal from the BUGStudio. And hello, RupeeBoss family. This is again Hetal, your host. And who do we have here? We have the CEO, Mr. B. N. Shetty from the RupeeBoss Financial Services. And we are here at the World Trade Expo 2023. It's day 2. Let us understand from you, how has trade been very important?
We deal with MSMEs day in and day out, right? So we go wherever MSMEs are there, right? We meet about 500 MSMEs every day on the ground. And obviously there are a lot of consulates here and a lot of MSMEs are here. So we are here. So we are here to help MSMEs to scale their business. Since we work with 100 plus banks and NBF in the country, we can give them the best terms possible for their financing needs.
These MSMEs come from various businesses, right?
Right.
So when it comes to trade, it's exporters, importers, exports, imports, anybody who has got agro products or probably all the sectors. You help out giving information to them, giving aid to them in all the segments?
Yeah. In fact, for export and import, we have specific products for export bill discounting, for import financing. We can also help them in procuring raw materials through new age companies. So, and even in financing, there are unsecured loans we can provide them, and secured ODCC facility, and we can give them foreign currency loans, which will be much cheaper than Indian rupees, right? So that way we work whatever possible products there for export and import both, we provide them, and we work with almost all the foreign bank and private banks, also PSU banks. So all these banks have good products to cater to all these MSMEs.
India, in particular, is expanding a lot in the field of technology. And when we talk about world trade also and the expos like this, we have a lot of companies coming in. I believe RupeeBoss is also arming and probably giving a lot of information to the technology companies to maybe have a merger, help them in that.
Yes, we have built a platform by the name MSME Bharat Manch. So in that, what we are doing is we are getting all these technology players, all the other stakeholders at one side, and our MSMEs are on the other side. We are trying to create, and we are doing a lot of events around these aspects. So what we are doing is we are making them meet, so that they can scale their businesses. So that's the way we are trying to help them.
So it is always said B2B to B2C to
Yeah,
B2G.
right.
Whenever a lot of these kind of programs and events happen, probably associations like you, programs like you will ensure that a lot of engagement takes place for MSMEs. What is your take on the recent G20 that happened, the impact it has given to Indian MSMEs in particular?
I think this is the first such instances where G20 happened throughout the country. The number of events happened in India. I don't think any other G20 which has taken place all around the world has done it this way. I think India has taken a big lead over there, where taking the entire thing to almost all the major cities of India, and the participation. I think almost all the state governments participated, central bodies participated, and obviously the icing on the cake is the big event which happened in Delhi. I think it is a runaway success. I think government did
We
a
were
great job
kind
here.
of in the limelight.
Yeah.
And what I also observed was a lot of Indian MSMEs started taking pride in sharing these informations of G20, showing Prime Minister Modi ji and how it is happening, how India is coming to the forefront. And probably a lot of confidence boost happened there, right? That we
Yeah.
as Indians can do that. In fact, I came across a lot of coffee table sessions where people from different industries were talking and they were very happy about it. Did you also do that in your circle?
Yeah, obviously. I think Brand India has taken a huge leap in the last few years. I think the world is talking about us. I think that will boost MSMEs too, either for export or for import, and business in general. I think confidence is good, and that will give confidence to MSME to scale their businesses too, right?
So true.
There's a lot of visibility.
So true.
And there's a lot of interest from international community about Indian MSMEs or Indian companies, right? So that's a good thing which is happening now. I think people are talking about recession. I don't think that much is talked about in India, at least. People
Yeah.
talking about scaling their businesses even now.
Yes.
And that's a good sign.
Yeah, we actually started seeing people not talking about recession. It suddenly churned into a switch word where we said G20 and we are already ready there.
That's right.
So we are having a good footfall here. As a conclusion, or probably concluding comment, what is that one piece of advice you would give? I'm sure you're very good at that. You are a visionary. So please give out some message to the Indian MSMEs.
India is a place where there are a lot of opportunities. I think we need to keep taking actions on a day-to-day basis, keep looking for new avenues. India itself is a big market. Our GDP to export ratio is not that high today. That means there is a lot of room to grow from here, right? So Vietnam is working on it. A lot of other countries are anyway working on it. I think that's since our percentage is low, so there is large room to cover in the next few years. MSMEs can take that advantage and know more about it, go and meet World Trade Center officials and other industry bodies and see for the opportunities and go for the bigger scale.
Such
And
a
that is
valid
important.
point.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. P. N. Shetty, to be here. And we would want to conclude it by saying that we are a young country, we are a prosperous country. I think we need to be very ready and we need to be right there. Thank you so
Right.
much.
Yes,
everybody.
thank you, Bart. Thank you,
Thank you
Hetal.
to
Thank
have
you,
you.
Saugat. If you need a loan, you are not alone.